All the people are really quiet right now. No, I don't rap battle anymore. I haven't done that in a little while. Okay, what's the biggest tip you can give new streamers and casters in terms of getting viewers? I guess the first one is to be consistent, to always stream and cast as much as you can, or make a schedule so that people know a specific time in which you're going to stream. You want to have good audio and video quality. I almost think audio is more important than video, but they're both almost neck and neck, because if you have a microphone that's just unbearable, people are just not going to watch. But I mean, it's just a matter of grinding it out and being yourself and being different. If you're just another guy that's going to stream himself playing Starcraft, chances are, I don't want to say you're not going to have a big view count, but chances are you're just not going to.
Well, I mean, let's put that into perspective.
It's tough.
Like I was showing Natalie yesterday, I said, you know, just because you're really, really friggin' good at a game doesn't mean you're going to get viewers.
No.
There was a
I'm
Grandmaster.
a perfect example of that.
There's a Grandmaster Protoss who had 1080p and great audio and webcam and everything. 73 viewers.
Yeah. I have people pros. There's been a few pros pissed that don't even like me because I have more viewers than they do, because they're mad because they're way better than me at the game, but they don't understand. And I simply tell them that, well, for one, having a YouTube channel helps big time, but two is I like to think my experience on a stream is much different than everybody else's. I sing, I dance, I show my real emotions, whether I'm happy, sad, whatever. I interact with my fans, I have a good time, and I have my own little quests going on that people feel like they're part of, and they are part of. So trying to find your own that, but in your own way. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I mean, if I'm going to be completely blunt, not everybody's cut out for it.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Like, not everybody's cut out for it. No matter how hard you try to hit on as many of those points as possible, you still might not make it because you're just not cut out for it. Certain personalities work, certain personalities don't. Mm-hmm. For instance, Jeff has the amazing talent of raging hard as shit, and it's hilarious. Somebody else could rage this much, and it's annoying. Like like there are certain things.
I don't find it funny when I rage, but
well,
yeah.
no, but it's because you're raging. It wouldn't be called rage. It wouldn't be called rage if you were happy about it. That'd be called, I'm not sure, possibly insanity at that point. But yeah, not everybody's cut out for it, and it's definitely, you know, there are certain things you can do to better your chances, but at the end of the day, some people are cut out for it and some people aren't.
Absolutely. And that is the reason why a lot of pro players don't have a lot of views, is because they just sit there with their 400 APM and play StarCraft, and they don't realize, you know, that there's thousands of people potentially watching them, and you got to treat your fans with respect, and you got to let them know that you're there. Some people are just not good at doing that, like you said. Some people just don't have that personality.
Yeah.
But I like to think that's what I'm good at, so that's the reason why people watch. If some people have a different reason why they watch, then you can let me know, and I can work on that better. But I would think that it's sort of an entertainment value and not just playing a game.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's multifaceted, to use big, giant, confusing words. Let's see. How do you guys handle it when you have disagreements over content or what to do LAGTV wise? Thumb wars. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Bow. Shake hands. Fight.
I never
We're
win.
doing porn next week.
I never win. I never win.
Let's see. A lot of people asked about what we do exercise-wise, because we are We are, well, not right now.
Yeah.
Neither of us do anything right now, but I'm going to go to the limb and say we are some of the healthier gamers and internet personalities.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not where I want to be, but, I mean, we're not in bad shape.
So when you do work out and stuff, I'll let you do your spiel, because we do two totally different approaches.
Well, to be perfectly honest, man, my workouts are sporadic, and I usually only work out for like 30 minutes to an hour. I work out right at home. I just lift weights, do lots of push-ups.
You got those like sick friggin'
those dumbbells.
How much were those?
Like $400 or something.
Oh, okay, that's more money than I was gonna pay.
Yeah, I have like dumbbells that like you can turn the knob and then lift up different pounds
They're
or whatever.
Bowflex,
Yeah,
right?
so you don't have like 1,000 different weights. So I do that, but that's really about it. I eat really, really unhealthy, and that's something that I just changed like a couple weeks ago. Besides like the pizza that I ate the other day when I was with you, like I was just eating celery sticks, and I'm on
All
like
that celery.
I eat fish and broccoli every single night for supper, or chicken and broccoli, and that's it. I have Subway every day, and then I have egg whites in the morning, and I have like celery.
Oh, yeah, I saw the egg whites
afternoon.
in the fridge. You get like the
Carton
things. Yeah.
because yolk's not good for you. But that's mainly because I had gained like 8 pounds since like going to MLG and stuff. And it's nothing for me to lose 10 pounds. I can lose 10 pounds in like 5 days if I really wanted to.
You take like a massive shit and lose 10 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. But I just eat. I'm starting to eat healthy. That's like a bad thing that I was doing for a while. I was drinking a lot of pop and I was eating a lot of junk. But now I'm just eating. And I think if you just eat right, you're gonna burn.
Eating right is about 99%.
Yeah, I don't consider myself in great shape by any stretch of the means, but I'm in decent shape.
Yeah.
That's really about it. I just take care of myself, or try to.
That's all right. Well, I go through periods of time where I'll go like full tilt, exercise, diet, the whole 9 yards, and then I'll go through periods where I'll go back down to like not a lot of exercise, and usually it's because I've like injured myself or I just stopped caring. But when I do work out, my latest thing is like when I first started working out, and the picture that everybody friggin' screen captains that's on Facebook, me pictured with Chris Redfield and bullshit, from my Facebook wall, was when I was in the gym. And so I used to be like in the mindset of I wanted to be big, but not like super huge, but I wanted to be big. So I had a free gym membership because of my summer job, and I went to the gym 5 days a week, 2 hours a day, and I did everything. Free weights and a mixture of things. And I was in probably the best shape I've ever been in. At that time, I was doing cardio and whatnot. I wasn't a cardio head, but I'd run a mile or two before and a mile or two after my workout, and that was what I did. Recently, when I do my stuff now, and I'm going to be starting it again because after getting back from Anaheim, I felt like crap, and I'm still kind of getting off of that kick. I do a mixture of yoga and free weights at home. It's all at home, and because I wanted to have flexibility, because I'm a tall guy, my joints aren't phenomenal. My knees, my lower back, my elbows, my wrists, everything is just your shoulders. When you're really tall, sometimes not everything quite lines up great. And so I do DDP yoga, and then I do free weights and stuff as well. And I either do them both in the same day, or I alternate them depending on how much yoga I do. I put yoga in front of weights, and then I do weights on top of that. And so I'm going for a fairly lean build, not super big. I'm going to get relatively big anyway because I'm 6'6". So if I work out, I'm going to get a little bit big, but that's what I do. So I do a mixture of yoga and some free weights at home, and then when it comes to dieting, when I'm in the workout kick, I don't say, all right, well, I'm gonna only eat this, and this. What I do is I usually just cut out as much sugar as possible, not fruit sugar, but processed sugar. So no sweets, sugary drinks or anything like that. and no desserts, and just eat good, healthy food. Just eat good food. If somebody said, "Oh, you're on a diet, maybe you shouldn't eat that lasagna," I'd say, "Does it have sugar in it?" A little bit, but I don't care, because I'm working out. It's lasagna. It's not going to kill me.
I love lasagna.
So, you know, I'll eat.
I can go for a lasagna right now.
I'll eat like whatever, just as long as it's not really nasty stuff. You know, it's gonna get burned off of me unless it's something really aggressive. So I just drop all sweets, and that's all I do. That's it. And then I just eat whatever I want in massive portions because I'm burning calories like a son of a bitch, and that's all it is. So there you go. That is how we stay in almost acceptable shape. Could I get much bigger? I've been way bigger than this.
No, LAGTV will just remain us two.
That's
it.
You're never gonna see a third guy in here.
No,
that'd be odd.
yeah, no,
That wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work.
If you want my music, it's pretty sure that's it there.
Yep, there it is.
There you go. Oh, it's all right. Okay. Next question. We'll take a few more. What's the most fun about streaming and doing YouTube videos? Doing whatever I want. Like, I don't know. I get to play games, I guess. I don't know how else to answer that.
Well, what's the question?
What's the most fun about streaming?
Oh,
YouTube.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a hobby.
Yeah, it's
playing games, right? It's playing games. Ironically, ever since LAGTV, I've played less games than I used to. But that will change once my freaking computer decides to work for me. That will be great.
How do I feel about the sustainability of esports? Where do you think it will go in the future? You know what? It's such in a growing state right now that it has potential to
go either way.
It has potential. It could be one greedy son of a bitch that could fuck it up for everybody, or it can work beautifully. Right now, it seems like it's working beautifully. Obviously, there's morons out there that are, you know, ruining esports, giving us a bad name, and not only Starcraft, but in all areas of esports. But there's a lot of people out there that's making it work, more so than the people that don't want to see it work. I think once it hits mainstream a little bit more, and once the media starts picking up on it, and it's more acceptable to be a gamer as a profession, I think then a lot of companies will start backing it up, and I think it's just a matter of right now we just have to baby it, and we have to make it work, and we have to... All esports, what pisses me off the most, and I shit on my stream all the time for it, is when idiots come on my stream and they start saying stuff about League of Legends and how it's an easy game and how a bunch of idiots play it and it doesn't take skill and it's the worst BMing ever.
Dude, that game is actually kind of tough to play it really well.
But it's guys like that are giving esports a bad name, because you're going to sit there and you're going to shit on one game, but you're being a hypocrite because you're doing what you're accusing other people of doing. We need to start working together. Be happy that League of Legends is pulling in 100,000 people on a stream. Be happy that it's opening up esports and new sponsors are getting involved in all that stuff. We just need to work together. Who cares if League of Legends or Dota or Han or whatever has more stream numbers than Starcraft? Whoop-de-doo. It's all part of esports. It's what's making it work. Let's work together. That's really about it. I don't have anything else to really say about it except, guys, get off your high horse and work together.
The biggest enemy in the gaming community is the gaming community, and it's been like that for a really long time. You go to any message board and it's a giant flame orb. If it's not between games, it's between consoles. It's not between consoles, it's between publishers, and so on and so forth. And everybody's got to be a fanboy to something, but they have to be in, like, apparently in the gaming world that means being an aggressive asshole all the time.
Yeah, it is a piss off.
And it's stupid, right? Because there's something for everybody, and if you don't like it, That's cool, but don't go out of your way to hinder the creation of something that other people like. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, Call of Duty is the bane of the gaming world, but there is a shitload of frat boys sitting in Alpha Phi Delta playing the tits off of that game right now, and will spend the next 3 to 5 years playing every iteration of Call of Duty that comes out bi-weekly because they love the shit out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, we need games like that, though. We need companies.
It has to be there.
It has to be there, absolutely. And that's just like Starcraft and League of Legends. You know, it seems like they're headbutting, but for what reason? I just don't get it. It's stupid.
They're not even in the same genre.
I gotta say, personally, I think Starcraft is a much harder game to learn and play than League of Legends, but it doesn't make it a better game. I mean, that's subjective, but I mean, it doesn't change the fact that they're both such good things for esports, and they're bringing so many new people to the front. I mean, there's a lot of League of Legends players that got into League of Legends and then got into StarCraft or Diablo or different games because they were introduced in how awesome esports is. A lot of people out there don't know that Twitch TV or Owned exists. No. But once they learn and they actually get a piece of competitive gaming and what it's all about, it's not even the gaming. It's the fact that people can be here on stream, right? There's 2,000 of us, and it's really cool that an entire community can sit down and talk and chat and do something for a few hours instead of just sitting by themselves and playing a game by their lonesome. But instead, they can be with their peers or people that have the same interests as them. That's like, I've seen, I was on a site, Magic the Gathering, you know, those cards or whatever?
Yeah, Magic
Well,
cards,
I was like, man, this is a bunch of nerds.
Dude,
what
Magic
the hell are these
the Gathering
guys?
has one of the most dedicated freaking
Yeah,
communities.
and then I was looking into it, and then there was somebody on my stream that, like, filled me in on what it's all about, and I was like, holy shit, that is really cool.
Dude, they, like, if you go downtown in almost any city in North America, they have a dedicated zone that, like, every Friday or Saturday or something, they have tournaments. You show up with your cards, and you can play. Yeah,
I mean, that's all. It's all good. It's all good stuff. It's
freaking awesome.
For me personally, games kept me out of trouble. I don't have a whole lot of real life friends, and the ones that I did are either married or off to school or they're doing their own things. I have Adam and I have a couple of other select friends in real life, but the majority of my friends are on the stream and on YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people may think, oh, you're a hermit, you don't do anything, you sit and you play video games all day. Well, go fuck yourself.
Welcome to 2012.
You're not educated. The internet is the future. I mean, I've just taken it in a different route than some other people have. I have the time of my life on the internet.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to give it away because maybe my parents don't think it's healthy or my friends don't think it's healthy. I'm not saying my parents don't because they love it. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody out there tells you can't make friends on the internet, it's creepy. I mean, that's bullshit.
You know, esports in general is moving in a constantly upward direction. You know, there hasn't really been any slowdown. And you know, the more the big sponsors jump on board, the more likely it is that good things are going to happen. And we're seeing a trend of that consistently happening. In fact, I believe that who was it Twitch that was bought up by CBS? Somebody was bought by CBS. Anyway, we're within a couple of years of seeing professional esports on TV in various capacities. So we're going in the right direction. We're going into the mainstream. Some people are going to hate that because it becomes mainstream, and some people are going to love it because it means the sport is going to get absolutely enormous, and it's going to mean new careers and new opportunities and everything else, because when somebody says to me, well, you know, a professional basketball player has to train harder than somebody who plays StarCraft at a professional level. Well, a basketball player is probably training anywhere of about 12 hours a day to do what he has to do. You get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you hit the gym for like 2.5 hours, you get out, you have a snack, you hit the court, you're with your team for another 5 or 6 hours some days, and then you rinse and repeat, or you're on the road. Well, guess what? When it comes to StarCraft, you go into a house, you sit down, you play StarCraft for 12 hours a day, you get on the road, you take care of yourself because, as stupid as it sounds, I mean, Boxer had a friggin' shoulder injury, can't play StarCraft. Shit happens. It's just something that people aren't used to yet, and so we have more hurdles to climb, but we only really have hurdles to climb, we don't just have hurdles to climb with the mainstream. we're also fighting within ourselves. So if we clear out the infighting, then the mainstream shit will take care of itself real easy.
I mean,
and we'll be okay.
There's a lot of egos in the whole esports world, and I mean, I'm part of it. I have my own ego and stuff like that. I don't really like to get in conflict with other casters or anything like that. It's just not my thing. I know it works for me, and that's how it is, and I'll speak my mind. Some people don't like that. Some people think that speaking your mind is having an ego, but I just like saying what I believe in, and that's just how it is. But Adam nailed it. There's a lot of shit on the inside. People are fighting each other for jobs. People are saying I do this better than you, or yada yada yada. And I think that we all just need to work together. In a sense, I mean, we all have to do our own thing, and obviously getting a job is important. But people gotta understand, if we make this work now, imagine how many jobs are going to be open in the future. I mean, I'm so excited for the future. I'm just happy I'm in the position I'm in now. Because in the beginning, because I feel like in 5 years, esports is going to be massive.
Yeah.
And the guys that are in it now are going to be the ones that are going to be carried through and are going to be the pioneers for when the time comes. So I'm excited, but I think people are just, they look into the now too much. And I think that they just need to open up they just need to expand their beliefs or their thoughts. It's not just today, it's the future. And once people start working together, the future will be big. If we keep fighting each other, then we're making it harder on ourselves. That's how I think. I think esports is gonna be huge, and I'm gonna keep doing my part to make it bigger. That's all I can do.
No.
But at what cost, Jeff?
At what cost, Jeff? Fuck. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. All right, let's do 2 more questions and call it a day.
Yep.
Let's see what we've got here. Can't talk about what we make on YouTube. If I was making a lot of money, I wouldn't be living at home. Sometimes people act like we make fortunes and get bitches and friggin' drive Lamborghinis and shit.
If some people knew how much money some other
oh my lord,
some other people were making, you'd look at us and you'd go, I feel sorry for you. And actually, me and Adam have this conversation all the time, where I look at Adam and he looks at me. And we'll go to somebody's channel, or we'll do something, and we'll go,
what the actual fuck?
We'll go, we pour our heart and souls into this, and these guys are making
just boatloads of money. Like,
it's sad, but it is
the
reality.
Just like, literally, I'm not even joking, 10 times more money than we do in a run of a month for some of the dumbest shit.
I'm working hard so I can change that.
You can't hate, though. You can't hate. They're getting their money.
Yeah.
You can't hate. They're doing what works.
And I look up to a lot of Starcraft personalities that have made it. Day 9, Total Biscuit, Husky.
We're not just talking about casters, though. We're talking about YouTubers
like big
in general.
YouTubers. But those three guys right there. Husky was the guy that basically was one of the main StarCraft 2 guys that started casting. Created the game station. He's super successful. I think he's evolved immensely as a caster, and he's doing a phenomenal job. You've got Total Biscuit that has just dominated the YouTube world. He has such a great personality. People look up to him. He's a great. He's
Total Biscuit is one of the hardest working motherfuckers I've ever seen.
That guy can cast fucking
anything.
The phone book and make it work. And then you've got Day 9, who's Day 9.
Who's the busiest man in StarCraft?
I can't even. So those are all guys that are super successful, and they deserve the money that they get. I don't know how much money they make, but I hope that I'll be able to be as successful as they are, not only money-wise, but as a respect value as well for people that have worked hard and has made esports what it is today. That's where I get my inspiration. That's why I work so hard. Is because I want to be like those guys. I obviously want to be myself, but sure, I want to make their money.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Absolutely. Ask me how much I enjoy my parents' basement. It's not a lot. It's not great. Don't get me wrong, Mom's cooking is great. But damn. Gotta get off of that. Alright, one more epic question. One more epic question. Just gotta wait until one comes around.
Come on, guys.
There's gotta be something decent going on in here.
Well, if we can't think of one, we can't see one, then we'll have to call it.
Do you think an Adam Quest Diamond would be a great hit?
Nope. Chuck tested.
I want you to look me right here. Okay? Right in these big blue eyes. Not only are you probably never going to see a NovaWar Quest of Diamond on LAGTV or pretty much anywhere, it wouldn't be entertaining. It would actually be so painful that several small children somewhere in the world would randomly die because that's how bad I am at Starcraft. No.
No, I don't have any major regrets on things that we've done with LAGTV. There's like one that was like a business thing, but that was really about it. If casting hadn't have worked out, I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. I'd probably be still working as a server.
Really? You wouldn't have changed it up? Because you were slowly going insane.
Yeah, I know, but the money was good, so it was like...
You kind of got stuck in that.
Yeah, it's...
A lot of people get stuck in that server rut. Yeah.
That's why, man.
Oh, okay, good ending question. Because this one's asked a lot, and people were like, oh, this should happen. This should be a thing. Would you guys ever consider casting at MLG?
I plan on casting at MLG, but not as LAGTV. So no. No.
LAGTV is not the MLG does not have a platform for LAGTV.
I've said this before, and I'm going to talk to MLG about stuff like this when I can get to these events. If somehow me and Adam, or Adam and I, or whatever, we can get a halftime show or some sort of small segment in between matches or on a Sunday afternoon before a grand finale or something where they can work in out us, because we don't change for nobody.
No.
And that's what happened with NASL, is people were like, oh shit, these guys didn't change. And we told them we weren't changing, and it didn't work out. And I mean, we don't blame them for that, because going to a professional outlet and doing us is unprofessional. You don't do it. So unless they specifically give us a segment in which we can be us, there's not a chance you'll ever see me and Adam together casting professionally.
And you know, I'm not about to go there by myself, because I don't even play StarCraft. So that's not going to happen. So if anybody casts at MLG ever, It would be Jeff.
I can see myself doing it within the next year or so, if they give me the job or whatever. But it would mainly be like, you know, some of the smaller streams, like the blue or red stream.
Those are the main streams.
Well, not like the main stage.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like the side streams. Like the main streams, but the side streams.
Like the Dr. Pepper free stream.
Yeah.
Where they shoot it in a back corner somewhere.
Somewhere's like that.
And you can still hear the audience as the guy casts his game.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's pretty much about it. I mean, me and Adam's just gonna keep doing me and Adam, always on LAGTV. You know, you may see a high-level game here and there. People have been asking for more and more of them now that we've done a few. So you never know. You may see that up on the channel, but it'll still always remain funny, stupid, us.
Absolutely.
So yeah, guys, we're close to 100,000 subscribers. We want to thank you. The last like 20,000 subs been going slow, but we'll get there. And if you haven't already subscribed to our Minecraft channel, please do that. You'll enjoy it quite a bit.
I think you'll be surprised.
Yeah, just give it a chance.
Because there's less actual Minecraft there than you probably think there is. And so if you've ever, for the people who are like, you guys should have a podcast. Guess what?
It is a podcast.
The Minecraft channel is basically a giant screaming podcast.
You can literally just turn off the video and listen to it.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
If you really wanted to, it would probably be quite entertaining. Because then you wouldn't have to listen or watch us play Minecraft terribly.
Yeah.
Then you just get to listen to it.
The best way to do it is to load up the same episode. They're already synced. You can watch them simultaneously,
Yep.
mute one, and then you can watch both points of view, and it's a lot of fun. We're enjoying it.
Yeah, and there's actually that YouTube doubler website that allows you to put both up at the same time. So if you don't have two monitors, or if you don't want to like just sit two on half screen, then that's the place to get that done, and it will sync it up perfectly. So yeah.
So yeah, guys, once again, sorry that it took so long to do a question and answer. If you guys have other questions, you can put them in the comments below. We might do another one of these down the road, God knows when.
Yep.
But we've come a long way, and it's thanks to you guys. My life has changed completely. So thank you for watching LAGTV. I had high expectations for it, and you guys totally surpassed those. And now I have even higher expectations, so hopefully we can get past those as well. And I think that's really about it.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, I read the comments, so if you have suggestions that are reasonable, that you might like to see LAGTV do in the future, put them in the comments section below on this YouTube video, and I will likely be seeing all the comments for it. So you can go ahead and do that. And you know, Jeff and I are always looking for different ways that fit into our schedules that we can do new and awesome stuff at LAGTV. So
yep.
By all means, go ahead and do that. And again, of course, thank you very much. It's been an amazing journey. We're only like we're not even 2 years in yet.
Yeah, I know, it's cool.
So,
but it's crazy though, 2 years.
So let's just keep the friggin' fun the fun train moving, and we'll have some more fun. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, this has been NovaWar
And Maximus Black.
and we'll see you guys soon.
Peace out.
Peace.